Oh my God.
Am I getting too
I've
deep
had
here?
district managers. Oh my God, all of them been bitches. I had a. Oh my God, she promoted me and then treated me like trash. It's like every time I went to her office, it was like, how much can I belittle him today? It's like I've never had that.
Did you talk to her about it?
Man, I want to kill that bitch.
No, Kevin.
I would leave out of her office with tears in my eyes. I gotta go. I gotta get out of here. I almost strangled this black woman.
I was in the Marine Corps, and
He's lucky. You haven't had a female boss.
no, I had a black.
Oh yeah.
Race
staff
has
sergeant.
nothing to do with it.
But
it was a black woman. She was a warrant officer.
Yeah.
Horrible leader. She showed horrible leadership. She made me feel like
Yeah.
just inferior. And then I remember I had a problem, and I had to go see the colonel on the base. 75-year-old white man, right?
Old school.
Old school.
Grew up doing Jim Crow and all that.
I go to him in San Diego, and when I left his office, I felt like a man.
Yeah.
Just the way he handled things, the way he used his words, his leadership. But whenever I came into contact with a woman in an authority figure or leadership, it was like they had to prove something.
Interesting.
That I'm
Had
a
a
woman
chip on
and
the shoulder.
Well, especially
that
in
I
the Marine
belong.
Corps.
Yeah.
Especially, I think, in a military
And in the
setting.
civilian world, my managers,
Yeah.
and it's always been a horrible experience whenever you give a black woman any type of authority.
Well, not just a
woman or
black
a
woman,
black
just a
woman?
woman.
I would say a black woman.
All right, let me go ahead and chip in, right? Give y'all my 2 cents on this. So I did 8 years active duty in the military, and I must say that I agree with every word they fucking said. The worst experience I've had in my life when it comes to working for a certain boss was working for a black woman. You know what I mean? That was the worst experience in my entire fucking life. But not all, but damn sure most. Not all, but damn sure most. I do want to give a shout out to my last NCO. Her name is Dana Gordon. Amazing leader. You know what I mean? I could work for her for 20 years. Of course, I got out the military because I was just tired of that shit. But shout out to Dana Gordon. You know what I mean? She's a black woman, and by far one of the best leaders I've ever had. You know what I mean? So shout out to her. But the video not about her. The video is about the bullshit that we go through with black women in leadership positions, especially in the military, right? Now, you know, the military background and the military situation could be a lot different than the civilian side. I've never worked for a black woman in the civilian sector, but in the military sector, it's been the absolute worst. You know what I'm saying? I felt helpless during this time. I'll never forget, I was in Poland, and I'm not going to say her name, but I was in Poland, and my captain, my OIC, officer in charge, she was a black woman. And it's like I had no clue what I was doing wrong, but I was always doing something fucking wrong. You know what I mean? And that's what it's like when you're working for a lot of black women. You don't know what the fuck you're doing wrong, but for some reason, you're always doing something fucking wrong. You know what I mean? And like the attitude that they give you is just so condescending. It's like, bitch, you treat me like somebody that plays you. You treat me like somebody that fucks you over. Like, I'm trying to be a good soldier, do my job, do my duties the best way I can, yet you don't even know what the fuck going on, and you're mad at me for not knowing what's going on, and you're my boss. A lot of times they deflect their responsibilities on you because they don't want to be accountable for their fuck ups, right? So what they'll do is that they'll project it on you. Oh, you need to be doing better. You need to step up. You're not doing enough. You're acting below your rank or below your means or whatever the circumstances might be, right? See, with me being military, it was rank. So they would say you're acting beneath your rank. And I'm like, bitch, what are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? So I know a lot of black men, they don't want to admit to this because they don't want to deal with the backlash that come with it. But I'm just telling you the truth. You know what I mean? And like, you think the Harris twins, they're not the only two that feel this way. I feel this way, and I'm pretty sure millions of other black men feel this way when they worked under the leadership of a black woman. You know what I mean? It's really hit or miss, especially in the military. It's hit or miss. You know, she's either going to be great or she's going to be fucking awful. There is no in between when it comes to black women in leadership positions. They're either going to be great or they're going to be fucking awful. You know what I'm saying? So You could get the ones that treat you like a nephew or a little cousin, or you're gonna get the ones that's gonna treat you like a fucking redheaded stepchild. There is no in between. There is no in between. And that's at every level. From the bottom to the top. If you got a black woman ahead of you, it is a 50% chance she's gonna be great or she's gonna be fucking awful. You know what I'm saying? So I must say that the majority of the time in the military, I've had an awful time working for black women. Matter of fact, out of all the black women that I worked for, because I worked for 3. Yeah, 3. Only one I enjoyed, and that was Dana Gordon. Dana Gordon, hands down, my favorite. You know what I'm saying? And even though the competition wasn't that big for her, but just me being a man and me being real, she was just flat out great. You know what I mean? So shout out to Dana Gordon. But like I said, man, I feel bad for because it's really black men. Like I don't think white boys go through this like that when dealing with black women. It's really black men that go through that bullshit when they're dealing with black women supervisors and black women leaders, right? It's like they got a different edge for the black man, right? See, the white boys, they don't talk to them white folks crazy. They don't go at them white, especially a white woman. A black woman in leadership is not gonna go crazy on the white folks. But let you be a black man. If you're a black man, hey, I will pray for you. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna get blamed for shit you didn't do. You're gonna get belittled. She's gonna make it seem like you're not doing enough, even though you're busting your ass. You know what I mean? She's gonna deflect her issues and her responsibilities and make it seem like it's your fault. Like it's the craziest shit ever when you're working for a black woman. For the most part, I would never say all, never. You know what I mean? But look, man, I'm done talking. It's your boy TJ the Realist. Shout out to the Haas Twins. Y'all be sure to check them out, subscribe. And I'm gonna leave it at that, man. It's your boy TJ the Realist. Y'all can share y'all experience with me. You know what I mean? Leave a comment, share y'all experience. And yeah, I'm just keeping it real. I'm just keeping it real. So shout out to Sage Steele and the Haas Twins. Y'all check them out. And new videos coming soon.